How much capital have you had to raise to be able to close this?
For this deal, $2 million.
What are the strategy? What are the things that you're going to do to improve this property?
Yeah, so there are two different properties in this deal, although we packaged them together for diversification. Exterior is really good, but one would need repainting, so we would have to do that. The overall CapEx plan is $3 million. So $1.5 million in one building, $1.5 million in the other, well, I say buildings, really properties. And then it's really the interior that we're changing. These are 1980s properties, so half of the units are still classic. There's still the white appliances, gold doorknobs, gold light fixtures. I felt like when I walked in, I was transported back in time.
So would that going to increase the rent?
Yes, absolutely. Because we've already done the market studies, even before the renovation, just because we're taking over and where the property is, the household median income is close to $100,000 within a mile radius. So it's a solid location. It's 96% occupied. And those are the deals I like, right? The no-brainer deals.
So what is the plan? How long you're going to hold this deal?
So the deals are underwritten for 5 years. Usually the renovations are done in 18 to 24 months. But of course, we don't say, all right, we're going to sell it in year 3 because we don't know how the market's going to be in year 3. So we tell the investors it's a 3 to 5 year hold, but the underwriting is all 5 years. Usually all my deals, all the 2,000 units as a passive or a general partner, they're all 2x in about 5 years.
How you diverse and how don't you give up going back and forth when you come in and talk in the business side with all the investors that the majority are male?
Yes, great question, because you are right. Commercial industry is male dominated and it's not even a lot of minorities either.
How do you find yourself not to get loose and sit back and let them lead the most of the conversation? How do you fit in?
I think at the end of the day, people are looking for value. Male or female, people are looking for value. And yes, you're right. The standards are a little bit higher for women. But once they see that you have value to offer, then all of a sudden their guards are down. It's not something more of, oh, you're competing with you, but rather how can you collaborate? How can you complete the transaction and work together?
But even to get that respect, because a lot of times, especially in the beginning, not as much as right now, because the people know a little bit more about me. But I remember back in the day where people don't know me, even to gain that trust. What would you say for our fellow female that wants to become a real estate investor?
So to gain self-confidence and really face your fear, I would say look in the mirror and assess your gifts.